Yo guys, it's Whimsical. Welcome to my channel. Finally doing this after however long of putting it off and not actually getting it done. But I'm here talking to you, making this channel, speaking, you get me? But first of all, you're going to have to forgive me for the quality of the sound and even the pictures that are coming across now, because my videos are going to need some real good editing that I'm going to get onto. Going to learn all of that, make the videos come out better, easier on the eyes, not just me looking buff and all that, you get me? But nah, all jokes aside, I am going to try and improve it and get it a bit better as I progress and do a lot. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, just never got around to it, you know, procrastinating and all that, you know how it is. I'm surprised I've even made it this far into this video already. But yeah, I still got into the whole thing, like most guys my age, you know, watching the usual Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z, you know what it was like, you know, had to put your hands up for that spirit bomb, like it was going to make a difference. But yeah, man, that was a big part of my childhood that stayed with me till now, and something that I'm still interested in and still following heavily right now. Man, those were the good old days when it used to come on TV. I don't really see it come on TV much now. Well, if it does, I can't really see it. I think the only thing I see really is like yokai watching. I ain't got time to watch that. But yeah, those were the good old days. But for me, that's not really where it began. It began when I got into this anime about ninjas. You know what it's about, obviously Naruto. One of my boys told me about it. Went back to his house after school, watched one episode, and that episode was the one where Rock Lee gets introduced, yeah, and he's fighting against Sasuke and all that madness happens there. But yeah, if you know, you know about that episode. And from there, I went straight home, went back to the first episode and just watched it all. I was just trying to fight to catch up to watch it. Watched it all, caught up with it in the English dubbed version. So that's obviously where I started watching it in English dubbed. Sounds bad now, I know. But yeah, I enjoyed it. So caught up in the English dub. Then I needed to get another fix. I just needed to know what happened next. So started watching it in Japanese with the English subtitles, and that was just strange for me. I remember my mum being surprised me reading these, you know, manga books, because I wasn't into doing stuff like reading and just putting my head in a book. I would hate that kind of stuff. It was just surprising, especially for someone like me, but I just loved it that much. I just had to know what happened next. So that's what happened. Caught up on the English subtitles, the Japanese version, got into the manga books, started asking for it at Christmas and birthdays. But one other thing I also remember is, lucky for me, when I caught up, well, not caught up, but I got to the Valley of the End, you know, the first part of Naruto that actually followed the manga, and I was able to just skip all those fillers. Till today, I still ain't gone back and watched those fillers. That's something I will do at some point, but you know, man, no one really wants to watch fillers. But I skipped all of that, went straight on to Shippuden, but I was fully engrossed by this time, as I said, you know. Picked up Death Note, Hunter x Hunter. There were so many, I can't even remember them all off the top of my head if I was trying to just list them off. At the minute, the reason I really wanted to start this video here and do this channel is because of The Promised Neverland. So that's what I'm going to be covering to begin with, because that's something that I'm reading at the minute and I'm just absolutely in love with it. And unfortunately, most of the guys that I talk to manga and anime about, they haven't really picked it. I don't know what's wrong with them. Hopefully this will entice them to pick it up as well. But seriously, man, it's an amazing manga made by Kai Shiro and Pasuka Demizu, who does the art. Probably pronouncing their names completely wrong, but yeah, that's what I'm going to begin with, and hopefully I'll move on to other animes and mangas as and when they come out. But I don't really want to bite off more than I can chew, because as you can tell, these videos ain't the best quality, so save that all to later. And I know I could have just made a Reddit, but as I said, doing this channel has been something I've been thinking about for a while. I mean, I've actually put it off for years, not months or weeks, but years. I've been saying, yeah, no, this is the year, I'm going to do it then. But new year, new me, New Year's resolution, all of that, you get me? So, yeah, I also think there's not really anyone from London, that I know of at least anyway, that does reviews or has a channel about manga and anime. So hopefully I get some people from London or even anywhere in the UK or elsewhere, other than just, you know, the usual people online from the United States. I mean, I love what King of Lightning's doing and For Neverworld and all those guys. It's cool over there, but it'd be good to have a bit of a community here in the UK. But yeah, man, I'm gonna try and keep this short and sweet because I wouldn't want it to be too long, seeing it's just like an intro first video, and this ain't really about anything that I want to cover. And yeah, man, subscribe, like, comment any suggestions, all of that kind of stuff. Obviously, gonna need you to comment suggestions because just beginning and I'm gonna need the help, you know what I mean? But yeah, this has been Whimsical. Take it easy, man.